slide when the vibe ain't right. Auto move them down or ignite new light. Calendar sync like pick your time. Then Zoom link drop when the stars align. You still using Dub Saddle, still with MailChimp. I'm laughing at the chaos for my spaceship. Margaret and Sweet, whole stack is elite. I don't chase leads, I command their feet. It's not like them, we high level generals. Automate flow so my vibe stay spiritual. Dashboards drip like Louis on visuals. And the railroad unforgivable.
Woo! Yeah, another day. Hey. We back at it, you know what I'm saying? We back at it, man. Live again. Today is Thursday, man. Almost the end of the week for y'all that be working all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the end of the week. It might be some of y'all beginning of y'all work week or doing whatever it is that y'all do. We are back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Once again, my name is Jarmel Reese. And who do I have with me today? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all. Hey, this is my Jesna. How y'all doing?
You know, doing fabulous, you know what I'm saying? Doing super fabulous, you know what I'm saying? I know you over there probably doing your thing, putting tagging and booting everybody into the thing, letting everybody know we live, you know what I'm saying? We definitely are
100%.
live, back at it, hooking up hair salons and barbers and hair salons, man. This is the tool today to be able to show y'all how to be able to. Let me put in some stuff too. Let me highlight some files, highlight this post or whatever too, to show people we are online. And man, we
Yeah,
live.
it's getting better. Now I don't have to look. It seems like they're starting to save um my last shares. So good job.
Okay.
Appreciate that. I ain't gotta keep doing all that. Good job, Facebook. Keep my stuff aligned. Okay. Yeah. So yes, we are back at it with barbershops, hair salons,
Yeah,
that field. If y'all do any of those things, you want to make sure you stay plugged in because once we're done, we are doing a giveaway for this as well. For those who were with us last week with restaurant owners, we will be um my bad, y'all. We will be drawing out names Friday. So if we pick your business and people hear about it, we will tag you in it. Please make sure you hit us back. We are trying to give away the template that we created for you. Um, yeah, just to help you all out. And the people that we chose, if you signed up, if not, we already had some people in mind of our own. We will definitely draw from there and pick the person from there. So
absolutely.
all right. I think I am done. Yes, it does take me that long because yes, I do got that many.
No doubt.
Um,
So I will
all
just
right.
start here. We'll
We're good
start
to
here
go.
where we started off, where we left off at yesterday. Yesterday we left off with basically building a landing page for a barber shop and beauty salon. If you guys have one of those, this is definitely a great opportunity for you. We were talking about how you guys who really actually own the business, how are you getting leads for the people who actually work with you and for you? So this is going to be a great opportunity if you're an inspiring business owner, as far as like being able to get you a salon, or you're talking about you're doing it from home. You know what I'm saying? You can be able to find people at home. It doesn't hurt you to be able to look professional if you have a website or any kind of tools that could be able to automate. If you're doing a hair salon or something like that, you could be able to do this stuff from home. Like this is really dope, and you can be able to get your SEO up, be able to have a professional website. Whereas if I come to your home and I see that you have the stuff there, but you have a professional website, I'm more likely to be able to come to you as well, because now you look very professional in what it is that you're doing. So
Oh
we
yeah,
got
absolutely. We did not discriminate on how you had to start your business. We just
yeah,
want you to have a digital presence. I don't care if you're doing it out of your trunk. Like
right,
the
hundred
hell.
percent. 100%. It's not about what
You
you
gonna
look
be
like.
posted up on so and so this day out the week. You still want people to tap into your thing. I'm glad you said that. And not to cut you off, but you made a great point. because I see that all the time with those restaurant owners and content creators who have private chefs or have food trucks, or what do you call it when they cater? The
Yeah.
caterers.
Yeah.
Like I have an eye on one girl. She does not know this. If her name comes up, I've been watching you. I'm not gonna say your name at the moment because we will do that Friday, but I've been watching,
Hmm.
and that counts. You guys and Jarmel gonna take over the social media part tomorrow. What's today? Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
our ending. You guys have social media presence, but I don't eat the food because I'm vegan. But baby, I still want to know where you at
Yeah.
because I feel that you're doing a good job. I see you, but you have nowhere else to go.
Right.
I can't get an order of what you're cooking because you don't have a link for me to order. I have to wait until this time, or people will have to wait until this time or that time to see where you're posted and this is net. And it's like, no, link it, get paid. You can
Yeah.
already have it out. You don't have to worry about anything. So I just know that we see you
Yeah.
guys.
I know, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna just speak on this from my own personal experience, right? So at one point in time, I was doing like vegan food. I had just like got into like the Lake County area or whatever. And I was like, yo, I need to find some way of making some income. So I started making food, and you know what I'm saying? It was like the business was like straight up taking off. It was like people just ordering. And you know what I wish I would have had? I wish I would have had a website or a phone number or something to be able to like count those orders, because I would be running somewhere, then another caller come in, and then I'm trying to get back to there to be able to cook
Hmm.
the food. I'm cooking the food, I'm making the orders, I'm doing everything inside of there, and then by that time it just became a thing like, man, that's too much work. It became too much work where it was like, all right, what do I want to do? Like, do I really want to do this? Because if a person, and then somebody came to me and offered me an actual restaurant. Shout out to my boy Robert Collins. He was like, hey, look, that food tastes good, man. That food fire, man. You want to get a restaurant? I was like, no, because I realized that at that time, it's like you gonna have to stay in those restaurants. You gotta live in there, especially if you don't have a system that could be able to do certain things for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, man, it's actually pretty easy. Where on the levels where you don't have to take cash, so you can just actually be somebody that can be able to like actually, you know, do this thing from anywhere. But I'm saying that all to be able to be said that, you know what I'm saying, like, man, people with hair salons and different things like that, um I think the best way that you can be able to scale up too is just to be able to have this as a place where you could be able to have courses and teach it, where you don't have
Yes.
to, yeah, you don't have to always be the one doing it and doing all the work. I think hair salons and beauty salons and people who do hair, I think they do they do too much work. Where, you know what I'm saying, like I said in a previous video this week where we were talking about this stuff, that, you know, once a person who does hair, especially females that do hair, they're always locking hair or braiding hair.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, carpal tunnel kicks into their hands and stuff like that. Where if you had a place that you could be able to teach the courses of this stuff and then be able to have a school, you can get out of this business and hire more people that want to be able to do this stuff and then teach them how to be able to do it. And then now it becomes an ever flowing community. That's why beauty salons, I mean, what's the name of them? Beauty colleges, they're the most successful because
Apology.
cosmetology schools are super successful because they figured out that you can't, I can teach more people than hair I can do. You know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, if you could teach more people than hair you can do, you're going to always win, because you could sell a course to somebody, you can put them through school, you could become a non for profit, and then now you could teach this stuff. And then, like, even with those beauty supply, like with those places, they actually have places where you can, people can come in and get their hair done for free,
Hmm.
and the students do their hair, but they're getting paid because they get grants, they get money, they get scholarships, they get stuffs like that. So, you know what I'm saying, like, the part about this game that you got to be able to realize, to be able to scale up in that particular business, the only way that you can scale up in being a barber is being the teacher. You'll never be able to scale up doing hair unless you find one client that makes it to the NBA or like, but even then you still gonna have to like go and cut that hair. So it's a yeah, I would definitely look into having a system. So this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get back on it, show you guys how to be able to build out a website for barbers and beauticians. And my Jasmine has already got started, so I'm on your lead today.
All right. So, um, this I don't know if I can't remember if I did. Okay, did I show this yesterday in its
Yes, you did.
entirety?
Yep.
Okay. So yesterday I showed you guys how to do the header and the footer. Okay, yes, I do remember. So today we're gonna go ahead and show how to put your products on here first, and then I'll show you how to use your calendar. So for products, let me go over here. All right. So we're gonna come to our payments. Is this on full screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. So over here we have what are called payments, and up here, as you can see, you have all your invoices, estimates, recurring invoices, templates, estimates, and so on and so forth, documents, and all that good stuff, right? So we're gonna come down here to sales.
Froze out a little bit. All right, cool. So I'll wait for you to come back in. Can you hear me?
Service on here as a product. So
All
if
right.
you are,
You froze out a little
yeah.
bit. You froze out.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna need you to be my ears, my eyes, my mouth, all that good stuff. So we're gonna do products. So a product is pretty much your service. So if you do hair coloring, right? That is a product in the sense of the system, but it is your service. Okay, so you can put in dye, etc., right? Cool. Then you're gonna come down. You probably will have collections, and I'll show you that of just like hair stuff, hair
Mhm.
coloring, hair dyeing. You want to make sure if you're texting to know what the text information is within your niche. Not baby oil. Not no baby oil. Oh, where'd it go? No, text code. You can go through it and see if it'll do like hair or cosmetology, something like that. Okay, so we're gonna leave it alone. You get the gist. If you're texting, you can go ahead and put what your texts are. Please make sure you know what they are if you are putting text to it. But we're gonna go down here. Is this a one-time thing or recurring to get your hair colored? For this one, it is one time. I don't know how much y'all charge. Just say $20. I know that probably ain't right. Not my field. Just taking a guess. And then we are going to save this. Make sure it is included online, which means on your website, or you can take it off. So say like if you're running a promo at the time you want it to show up, but once it's over, you can't take it off. For this purpose, we're going to leave it there and we're going to save it. Now, as you see, it says hair coloring. Over here, it says Stripe and PayPal. You will get to learn more into that once you do get a website and a system. I think we should teach on this one day too, at how the system actually work in its full entirety, but do it by sections.
Mhm.
But this is how you get paid before it gets to your bank within the system. So that's a different ball game. Usually I would hit this so it can be across the board and it will then be in my Stripe account and my PayPal as a form of service. If I ever need to charge a client through PayPal or Stripe, it's already over there. I don't have to put it in there, which is a dope thing because now I don't have to do that. So let's refresh to see if our product is there. Now our product is now there with hair coloring, which is cool. What I'm going to now do is make it a product on my page. So I'm going to go back over here to sites, go to share, and I am going to make a service section. Or did we talk about hair wash conditioning? Okay. Let's make a section for services or a page. I'm gonna make a page. So I'm gonna go back over here and I'm gonna just call it services because I want that product to then be over here where it can be paid for. And it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a quick little one too. Am I still good? You still can hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. You good. You
All
solid.
right, perfect. Perfect. So we're gonna create this thing from scratch. Okay. So for you guys who are new here, I'm actually gonna build this particular one out, not fully from scratch because we got our global section like I taught y'all yesterday. Okay, that what we're gonna use. Go to our plus, go to our save section, global. I need a what? A header. And what else I need? A footer. So let me bring that bad boy right there so I ain't gotta do that. But in between here, I am gonna make this. So as you can see, it's giving me columns, what I need, headers, subtitles, and paragraphs. So services. And then I'm gonna just put, because I need this to go somewhere, I just need some spaces. So I'm gonna take like columns, and this is going to be my hair color product, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hair color. And then right here, I'm gonna put a button. And if I'm going too fast, just let me know, but I'll be in the zone. And then over here, we're gonna put hair color, because this is important to know what our services is. Uh-oh. Yep. I want to say
So what are you doing? Specialize, making sure everything that they do kind of like specialize, and then being able to put like a link for something like that, or whatever.
yes, I want so this one, since we made a product for hair color, we're gonna make them a payment link.
Okay.
So when somebody goes to this particular one, it can have a description, hair color, whatever, whatever. But I want to make sure you get paid.
Yeah.
So now this button says pay now, and I'm gonna do this two ways.
Man, you got me over here thinking now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a game changer. If I did hair, if I did hair now, I would think about having subscriptions.
100%.
I would definitely think about having subscriptions where if like, even if it's just $30 a month that you can come in and get your hair washed. And
Right. They
you know
can
what I'm
you can
saying?
yep, go ahead. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get a hair wash for $30, then you know what I'm saying, plus a style or this and this and this for this amount of month. Because you got some people that probably come in, especially with women or men too. You know what I'm saying? You come in 2 times a month. I know my barber charges $40 for a lining, which is crazy. But what if you had a subscription where if you locked me in and you always got that money, you wouldn't have to charge me so much all the time.
Mhm.
That's the thing about it, where it's like they're thinking about that one-off sale because a beautician and a hair person, they're only trained to be able to be like, well, this is only one service. This is what's going to happen at this particular time. But in reality, if you can get somebody to pay you every month, that's when you got people locked in.
Yeah. So what I did was I did two things. So I'm gonna go back. So here I just put a payment form on
Hmm.
here. And then oh, here I'm actually gonna put a payment link. So hair color. It doesn't matter which way you do this. It's just so you're able to get what you need. You can require them to have the phone number. You can collect their address, whatever you want to do. If you're having a coupon, exactly what Jarmel is saying right now, to have these different things because they are coming on a regular basis. But right now, I'm gonna just do the customer's phone number and email because that is two forms of contact, and we're gonna do a coupon if they have one. Maybe this is their third time coming in, and they're getting a discount or they're getting a hair color free, whatever the case may be. Powered by, I'm gonna take well, I'll leave it. You can have this for your business or not, or you can take it off. One thing that I do want on here, and it probably won't do much because I ain't did all of it, is put the terms and conditions on there. The terms and conditions can be based off whatever your payment information is. How you do your payment, you'll put the terms and conditions there. So I'm going to save this. Excuse me. And you can preview it to make sure it's a functional thing. Of course, ours is going to say error of payment because we don't have anything connected to it. But as you see, this is what we get. We got the service, how much it costs, their information. They can go ahead and do their thing. You're going to take this and copy and paste it over here where I have my pay now button. I'm going to now come over here because it's asking me what I want to do. If I want the button to scroll to the next section, it's going to scroll to, let me label this because y'all, please make sure you label your sections. It is going to be helpful in the long run if you do. So two ways you can do this. You can do a payment, and then where it says, where'd my button go? Nope. I want to get to the part where I'm scrolling. Pay now. Button actions. So scroll to element, and it should be payments that I made right here. So it will automatically drop down for them to do what they need to do. But I don't want that. I want to make this a little more simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to website URL and take our payment link that we just created. Make sure I have an open to new tab, and I'm going to save it because I want them to go straight through and make the payment. Now, inside of your businesses, you can do this. Will always show up if you don't have a domain connected. You can have your POS connected. The system does um, allow you to do POS. You can do it from your phone. If you have a iPad, you can do it there. You would need to purchase the item for the POS, but your login information will still be the same that is back here in your system. So where did I publish it? Where did we do our little page to make this go on there? Oh, I created a new page. Okay, so. All right, so here's our service page. Here's our information. Once we click our button, now you see it went to our payment for that service. So that's how you can do your payment options when you're putting down your services for what it is that you're doing, whether you're washing hair, braiding hair, whatever the case may be. Oh, did my screen go away? Yes, let me
No, you
bring it back.
okay? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So that's how you are able to do that. Um, Another thing that they want to show today, and I think tomorrow we can close out with social media and courses because I do like that you brought that up. But I'm gonna go to the calendar because this is another important thing for you guys to have a calendar. Because how else are they gonna book these appointments? So as you can see here on our calendars, it says calendar view, appointment list view, calendar settings, and then preferences, availability, and connections, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to service menu. I believe it has it in here, and create a service menu. Um, I want to make sure this is right. If it ain't right, then I'll tell you it ain't right. But um, hair color.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you see me? Go off.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so then you can change what you want this to say, but it's pretty standard, pretty basic, um, so on and so forth. Okay, let me see. All services. Don't know where is my okay consultation. Go to next, and bam, there we go. So let's see what our calendar looks like. All right, so for our so not exactly what I was looking for, but I I can't say not what I was looking for because I guess it did what it needed to do. So hair coloring, it it'll say what it needs to say, not marketing agency content creator, but it's a consultation for hair coloring, right? Then you go book just you as a guest. Okay, so let me go back to the calendar and make sure we have a booking calendar as well. So now we get to go back to calendars, right? And we're gonna make a new calendar. And we are doing webinar. Let's open up what else they got for us. The service booking right here. So here, here, let's do here. Staff members, look at that. Oh, Jermel, we gotta add you as a staff member. Can't just be me doing this work.
Okay. Now you got it, big dog. You got it.
Oh, hairstyles is taken. So hair. There we go. Style. We gonna be a little ghetto today. All right. How long is it? Does it take 30 minutes? Does it take an hour? We're gonna do. Oh, it's a consultation for this. I guess so. It's 30 minutes. Hours are operation. You can always change this to what it is that you guys are. Make sure you confirm it. And let's preview the booking calendar for this to see what it did for us. Now, there you go. As you can see, now there's a calendar. It should very well match this one. I probably had to still do some linking to it for it to match. Yeah. So I'll still have to continue to do what needs to be done. But right now, it's telling me it's a 30-minute consultation with myself for 30 minutes. Um, there we go. And here's our calendar. Now that we created it, this is availability. Um, oh dang, I'm not available until August. Y'all got me booked up. Okay, doing all this hair dyeing, hair washing. All right. And you put 10 o'clock and so on and so forth. When you go through it, it will then now allow all the information of the person to go here. You can ask, like, you can put questions there, what you want them to have. That's a part of forms before you get them here or there. So you know what you're working with based off their questions. That actually helps speed up the time if you know some stuff, even though you do want them to reiterate why they're there. Like for me, if I come in for a consultation, I'm gonna tell you, like, listen, I can get these edges to grow for nothing. What can you do? I done tried this, this, and that. So by the time I get to you, you can be like, oh, I got this customized that I specialize in X, Y, and Z. And 9 times out of 10, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna let you do my hair and stay with you till me get my hair to grow.
Right.
I took care of the problem before they came to me. Now it's not this long drawn out long story about I can get my hair to grow. I've already asked the questions. The originally the client has already filled them out. So by the time they get to you, you know what their pain point is.
Hmm.
So you can have your products ready that you do use on here and get the process started. 9 times out of 10, and I'm just using myself, I probably will let you do my hair care because you answer my pain point before I got there. You show me options, you show me your portfolio of hair that you've done. I probably gonna roll with you
Hundred
and
percent.
not even hesitate to like, okay, cool, because you answered my stuff already. You're making me feel comfortable. So, That's all I had. I don't know if the 30. Oh, yeah, we right at we getting better right at the 30-minute mark. So once again, thank y'all so much who've already been dropping people in the comments. This is thank you. Thank you. So this changes the game a little bit too with doing these giveaways. You guys are helping us versus just us asking people to sign up. This has been a help. So we got Janessa, thank you, Mike, thank you, and then of course you're tagging people that you know.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
this is dope. So yeah, if y'all know a barber, make sure or hairstylist. I don't care if you're working in the home, you working on the street, you working in a salon, you are the owner of the business. Make sure y'all like this, share this, follow us, all that
Yeah.
good stuff because this has been fun to educate on how all this works. It's not just for one niche.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like people, at the end of the day, once you get to a place where you're inside of this business and you're doing all this work, man, you want to be able to scale this thing up. You know what I'm saying? And having a system is the only thing that's going to be able to help you scale this thing up. And then actually, if you're doing hair and you want to pass this down as this is a thing that you guys do into the family, this is something that you want to be able to have is have a system. And I say this all the time, and people, I don't know if people understand this is that you give a business to your children and you be like, I want my kids to run the business, but then there's no structure to the business. So the kids have no clue of what it is that they're even running. You know what I'm saying? They just
Mhm.
have you're just handing them an operation with no structure behind it and telling them to figure it out. And that's why they're uneager to be able to do the job that you would want them to be able to do. So this happens to be able to help for us lineages and for us you guys being able to continue this as a family business, and people can own this stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you have a system, and I always say this, and I keep it 100 with this. Is like we're in a school system, but we never learn how to use systems. And so what if you could be able to learn what it is that everybody's getting paid off of you, and you're in a systematic system period in life where everything is ran through a system and you don't know how to run one. It's always going to be a great thing to be able to do. Man, we always look forward to being able to connect with you guys every day. You know what I'm saying? We get on at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock every day to be able to get this thing pushing, man. And it's always a pleasure and an honor to be able to try to help you guys service your business as best as we can.
All right, so make sure y'all follow our community group at potboilerconnect.com/free members, which is our community group off of social media. Yes, you can. That is a thing. Off social media, you can have your own community. As always, if you are a business or a business owner or you're starting a business and you want us to highlight what it is that you're doing, make sure you go to potboilerconnect.com/podcasters where we can interview you and highlight your business. Once again, to our people who love to help us share our information, we want to give back. Go to potboilerconnect.com/affiliates, complete the form. The information is the I-9, and we'll get you set up in order to, oh, there you go, in order for you to be an affiliate with us. And we do supply the marketing stuff for you to make on your own or that we've already done so. Yep, there you go. Download your I-9, complete it, and then upload it back. Make sure you sign, and we'll get all your information, a login, um, username and password will then be sent to you. So make sure you tap into that. As always, if you want, hold on, well, there too. If you want to see how all this works, you can go to potboilerconnect.com and select a demo. Hold on, Jermel, hold that thought. I know you be on the payment plan one. Also, for any of these websites that we are doing, make sure you go to potboilerconnect.com/niche giveaway in order to be able to get one of our websites that we are creating. All right. Jarmel be hitting y'all with the plans. Yes. How much does all of this stuff cost?
Hold on, I'm gonna go right
We
here
got
where you wanted the niche. Whatever it is that you're doing with the niches, we could be able to give you a niche. You know what I'm saying? You go here to this one and you fill this out. You see the food restaurants that was last week, but we got this for any niche. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. You go and fill this out. You could be able to be entered into winning a free website for 30 days, man. It's always a good thing to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So go here and then also, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead now. I got you. Go ahead.
there you go. There you go. The takeover. Go ahead and tell them what it is. How
All
much
right.
it costs if they want something like this.
All right,
The
cool. So if you
system, not the
yes, so
website.
no doubt, no doubt. So if you want the system and you want to be able to have a two-way text message, missed callbacks, social media planner, QR codes, forms, chat bots, AI templates, email templates, I'm sorry, payments, phone number. Plus you get access to the community and we show you how to be able to set this thing up for 197. That's our lowest plan. Our next plan will be at 497, where you could be able to open up your own communities, trigger links, websites, stores if you're an e-commerce place, AI work funnels, calendars, invoices, opportunities, all that good stuff, and you get everything that's in the first plan for 497 a month. Also, if you want to be able to get the whole system, the whole entire system, you're a business and you're ready to be able to get to work, we got that whole system, man, for 697, and you get everything crazy. And the value of this stuff is over $5,000, so you know it's a crazy plan. Also, if you're a person that's saying, hey, look, Jamel, I do not know how to run any of this stuff. This is not my game. I don't do this type of stuff. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? You can get any one of those plans and we hire you. You can hire us to be able to do this. You can get 2 hours worth of work for us for 10 hours a week for $220. You can get 4 hours of work, 44 hours of work from us for 20 hours a week, $440. Also, if you're a VIP member and you want to be able to do some stuff, man, and you need a full-time worker for a whole month, $730. Did you hear what I said? You get 30 hours a worker for $730. And if you need somebody to work 50 hours a week, that's somebody doing an American time, 40 hours plus overtime for $1,200 a whole month, man. It's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? We don't expect you to be able to know this stuff, but we hire you and build you a team out to be able to run this stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a different game, man. It's a different lane, and this is what we doing, man. It is Potboiler Media. We are in the building. We are taking over. You know what I'm talking about?
If y'all need a theme song, y'all need a jingle.
Holla.
Production. Potboiler on the beat.
You already know. Until next time, we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. And keep it real, y'all. Peace and blessings.
Like a Navy SEAL. SMS, email, all in a thread, and the team get alerts when the prospect red. This not like them, this high level. Funnels in my palm, stacked on schedule. You still log in to 10 apps. I'm in one dashboard, that flex looks special.